Ooh, I regret this. Did we make a massive mistake buying a 50-year-old house? I went ahead and ordered brand new cabinets.
I do think it would look even better.
All right, so this is what it looks like right now. And then, all right, so one of the things we're gonna be working on is getting rid of this popcorn ceiling. It is dated and we just wanna clean it up and make it a little more modern. Plus, I don't think we want this here. It's kind of in the way. We may or may not put a table there and we're not really sure where we're gonna put the table. And then this light right here is a little bit dated. So we are going to take off the popcorn ceiling, which is not gonna be fun. Plus it looks like it's been painted, which means it's gonna be even harder. And we might relocate some lights and put in puck lights or something else. So let's do the prep work. This is something I am not looking forward to, but I am excited to do for the very first time ever in all of my renovation building experience. All right, let's jump right into this, getting this taped up. This is the worst part. I hate doing prep work, but I know I'll be happy in the end. All right, while I'm filling up the water thing, I got it all taped up the way I want. I was gonna put plastic over everything, but realistically, it's gonna get dirty, and I just wanna keep the cabinets and stuff good. And then over here, I'm not really too worried about it, just up close, because I'm gonna be spraying water and whatnot. So, oh, I hope this goes well. So go ahead and pump it up, get pressure.
And we want to pump you up.
And what I'm gonna do is just spray and get all this wet and let it soak in. That's why I just did the tape right there, because I could probably get close enough to spray it without it messing up the paint. Plus, we're gonna repaint this whole house anyway, so that's not a big deal to us. If it wasn't painted, this would be a lot easier. The fact that it's painted is gonna be a pain. And then also note, you want to be fully covered because this is gonna get really nasty. Right now I'm spraying water, I'm not worried about it. We'll suit up. And I can tell you guys right now, this is not going to work very well because of the paint. It's gonna take a lot of scraping and hopefully it'll come off. It would be an absolute miracle if this comes off easy, but I do not see that being the case. Nothing good comes easy. All right guys, so if I'm gonna do stuff for my kid, I gotta be super dad, so I change clothes. I'm gonna put my outfit on, but I hope you guys can tell it is starting to change colors up there. I'm assuming it's dirt and then also pulling through the popcorn ceiling stuff of it, whatever that really is. I think it's like plaster and styrofoam balls is I think what popcorn ceiling is. So I feel like I've let it sit long enough. I started on this side spraying, so I'm gonna start on this side. So when I work my way that way, it has the same amount of time to soak. Oh, please let this go well. All right, do or die.
Don't say that, never say that. Goonies never say die.
And I don't wanna die, so I got this on. I would recommend putting glasses on. I don't have any, so we're messed up, but I'm gonna do my best with this. See what happens. I don't think it's gonna go well. Okay, it's gonna be a nightmare. All right, it's coming off a little bit. All right, like anything, it's gonna be trial and error. I'm gonna learn with you guys. While you watch this, I'm learning. Yeah, if I learned anything, it's gonna be this sucks. Look at that. Yeah, it is not gonna be easy, but I'm going to figure this out. And as you can watch through this whole thing, water, water, water. I underestimated how much water to put on here and how long for it to soak, but boy, am I learning fast. Yeah. It is not going too fast, but that's all right because I've got all day to figure this out. Actually, I have the rest of my life to figure it out. This is the house that we have for a long, long time, and hopefully it'll turn into Reagan's house at some point. So that's what I fully try to remember is, why am I doing this? For the future of our daughter. This is for our family. No matter how much it sucks, just keep pushing. pushing forward. Okay guys, we're about halfway through, and it's going well, but it's not going well. It's taking a little bit longer than expected, but also a little bit better than expected, if that makes sense at all. But I mean, the whole floor is freaking covered. It's about this point in buying an old house. Do I regret this? Did we make a massive mistake buying a 50-year-old house? Oh, I don't think so. I think it's just part of the process, and we could have lived with this, but we want it to be a little more modern in our style. So, 100% worth all the hard work. And hard work it is, but if I'm not being safe, putting my safety gear on, then what's the point of working hard?
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh yeah. So the trick is more water and letting it soak longer, like I said earlier. Now that's what I'm talking about. Big chunks at a time. So yeah, I don't think I need to talk anymore during this part. It's just me spraying and scraping and rinse and repeat. Not necessarily really rinse, but yeah, I guess technically rinse, and we're putting water in it. So Jason, you end up talking to this whole thing. You said you wouldn't. Just be quiet. Holy cow. Freaking got it. Whew. That was a lot of work. Holy cow. I am dead tired. I should probably still have the respirator on. I'm just trying to sweep this up, but I just can't breathe no more. It's hot. I did not expect it to be this much on the floor. I knew it'd make a mess, but not like this. But seeing all this on the floor is awesome, because the original owners had all this work done and we're making our own, and I know that they would be very happy with that, because they had a dream and now we have a dream. And even if your dream changes, a dream is a dream, and there's nothing wrong with going after your dreams. And I hope we could show you guys that even through all the downfalls of life, never stop going after your dreams. We're gonna have to deep clean this house no matter what, so not an issue to me. All right, let's see if it was even worth putting plastic up. I think yes, but I gotta get it all from up there on that plastic. All right, I think for the most part it did its job, because this cabinet still look good in the fridge. All right guys, so the lighting in here is just not good. I'm trying my best on camera to make it as bright as possible, but it is kind of dark and gloomy in here. So I bought some new lights to replace the old can lights. Let's try to put them in there and see what it does before trying to paint a massive wall to get the paint colors the way we want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these. These are recessed retrofit lights. Hopefully this will make it a lot better than it is now. So I'm gonna see if I can take one of these out without fully turning off all the power, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, so I'm gonna pull this off right here. Oh man, those bulbs are hot. I'm gonna have to let it cool off, I'm pretty sure. So, as you guys can tell, this part just pulls out. I'll try to do a closer one here in a minute. Yeah. Let's go ahead and turn this off so I can get that bulb out, because that's gonna be hot. All right, got my glove. Let's get that undone. All right. Get this new light, stick it up in there. All right, so now let's turn the power back on and figure out, because you can switch to different colors. Oh, that's already way better. Oh my gosh, just this one light you can tell is insanely better. So I don't want the yellowish color. Let's change it to not blue. Let's do it right down the middle. So this is gonna be a heck of a lot better. So unfortunately it's not gonna fit. It said it was for 5 to 6 inch lights. Those are 5-inch lights and it doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to go get a 4-inch light so it'll fit up in there correctly. That's okay, let's go ahead and paint, and then I'll throw out the lights afterwards when I go get some more and we can see what the paint looks like. All right, I got my suit on so I don't mess up my clothes, but I got a good all-purpose primer here. We're gonna put primer on, wait 30 minutes. Since we already did that little spot, we kind of know the color we want, so we're gonna prime it really good and then paint it fully. I hope this is correct because this paint is expensive. And we're just gonna use one of these mats that we're gonna throw away anyways that was in here, so we don't get paint on this nice tile.
Alright, this is the hardest part about being a YouTuber, trying to get work done and remembering to film. This is where I come up with my excuse.
Alright guys, I don't think you need to watch me prime. Mainly because I didn't film it, I forgot it down there. I forgot the camera facing down. So it's just primer, we're gonna let it dry, but I'm also going to prime that wall and then another wall like in the kitchen and stuff so it's different lighting and we can paint it and see what it looks like around the house. Alright, I'm about to rip these suckers out. Alright, I went and got 4-inch ones and I already put it up in there. Again, I'll try to show you guys up close for one of them, but it is dark in here unfortunately, so I may try to do it on another one over there if it'll even show you well enough. But these go in literally in like 2 seconds.
I have never used these lights before, but holy cow, they are literally the easiest things. If you have old can lights, I highly recommend them.
Holy cow, just changing these alone made a drastic difference. I mean, huge difference. I am so happy with that. And that's only 4 of them, and we have 12 more to go. This living room is gonna be so bright. Look at that compared to this. That is way better. All right, so this is what it looks like right now. And then, oh, guys, this is awesome. It's so bright, and then also you can dim them.
Ooh, would you just look at that? Just look at it.
I'm pumped. So now, plenty of time that the primer dried. Let's put new paint on it and we can truly see what the color will look like. Oh, this is changing everything. All right, so this color is called Wolfskin, and it's kind of a tannish, grayish color depending on the light, but it's a really good, popular paint. I think this is gonna be really good.
Alright, here's another time that I speed it up, and I'm not going to talk during this because I know a lot of you don't like when I talk throughout the whole video, so I promise that I won't talk through this and do another voiceover that doesn't really need to be here.
After pondering on the color, we went and got a different one. We got a little bit lighter, and we do like it, and I really thought that may have been it, but since changing lighting, getting good sunlight outside, I think it's still a little too dark for our liking. So we are going to paint. I'm gonna try to just paint over that and hopefully it'll be good, and prime the rest of this, and then it might take an extra little bit of coat to make it all the same. But I need to prep first all the holes where they hung everything up before, and then all the little nicks and whatnot in the drywall, little cracks and stuff. So all of the drywall I've been learning over the years is hopefully about to pay off. All right, hoping I can pull these out fairly easy and it won't cause a lot of damage to the drywall. That one's gonna need a little fixing. That's a little bit higher right there. Screw. Oh, come on. Luckily, none of these are too bad. That's probably the worst one. And then I need to get that screw out there. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of this putty, and then anything that's kind of cracked, take that off. We're going to stick it in there. We really wanna smooth it out. And then what I'm gonna do, kind of try to make a little bit of a texture on it. We need to try to camo this. All right, I think once that dries in paint, you won't even know. Then you got a little bit more like that. Just fill it in, wipe it clean.
So this is a pretty easy process, as you guys could tell. Just go through and fill in all the holes and whatnot. Anybody can do it.
All right, I don't know how well you'll see it, but there's a bunch of different spots everywhere. And then that is starting to dry, you can tell. It's pink in the middle and then white on the outside. But there are spots like this right here in the corner where they probably had a shelf and it butted up against it and messed it up. So I'm gonna fix that, and then I'll have to pull out these nails. And then there is down here, there is a crack right here. I'm gonna do my best to fix. That is a tape joint that didn't work very well.
I know that what I'm about to do is not the way you're really supposed to do it, so I'm warning you ahead of time. Yeah, right here. Come on, Jason, do it right. And I just decided to take the easy way out, and if it doesn't work later on, I can always fix it. Jason, Jason, Jason. What? I bet it'll work. Watch. Just keep watching. You're gonna do another repair right there, Jason? Come on. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Just kind of match it up. There's nothing, there's no real rocket science to this, you know?
All right, guys, the next day, while I was doing the drywall, one of the neighbors actually came up and I talked to him for a long time, and then I just called it a day. It got too late. So I may look like I'm still wearing the same clothes, and some of it is, but let's check the drywall work, and then we need to prime it all, let it dry, and then paint, and hopefully this new color is what we want, because I am tired of buying paint and not getting it correct. So fingers crossed this works out great. I'm very excited to see what it's going to look like. It'll be a little bit lighter, but let's see.
I think it came out pretty good. It may be a little difficult for you to see, but we'll wait until paint goes on. Ooh, watch out, Jason. Watch out. Alright, I promise I'll let you just watch this without me talking. Yeah, don't you miss me? Oh, you just like watching paint dry? Dang, and I thought I lived a boring life, and here you are, watching me paint. Watching the paint dry. Alright, I'll be quiet, I promise. Oh, I couldn't wait any longer. Guys, look at it. It's just the transformation that's awesome. It took me a good minute to paint this up, but in real time, it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I don't know, something like that. And on video, it's a couple of seconds. So take that into consideration. When you watch people do home renovations, it takes a long time to do one video. But boy, am I happy. Look at that happy dance. Ooh-woo.
Holy cow, this brightened this room up so much. And that is just one coat, a thin coat of, I thought I stood on the paint. Luckily, it was just the rollers. That would have sucked getting paint all over the tile. But that brightened it up so much, taking the stuff off the windows, and then clearly that is the paint from before, which honestly, with all the light and the white and everything, it doesn't look bad, but we do want it a shade lighter. So I have to run to the Bristow property, do a bunch of stuff, get a bunch of stuff, and then I'll come back and all this will be dry. But holy cow, that made a massive difference. And just with the primer, I mean, you can't tell where I did the drywall work. Well, not as much. There was other repairs on it as well around it, and I couldn't do anything about that. But the actual cracks, I think, are gonna be just fine. And then even like down there where I just filled in where the tape was messed up, I think it'll be good. If not, I'll tell you guys later about it. So maybe don't do what I do just yet. We'll see how long it lasts. But as of right now with primer, it looks freaking sweet, but it's gonna look even better with paint. All right guys, leaving the new house and I am picking up lunch. And then I'm gonna stop by the house, we're gonna eat, and then I gotta go out to the other property, and then come back here. It's gonna be busy, but worth it. All right, got some Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch. Oh, honey.
Oh.
Brought Lunchables.
Let's go. This is nice.
Hey. Hey, you.
I think she's a
Oh.
little sleepy.
She just smiling. Hey,
Daddy's here.
you want us to eat Buffalo Wild Wings? Yeah. All right, if you say so. Demolished it, bro.
It's so good.
Yeah, but they didn't have our Chipotle barbecue dry rub. Good thing we stay stocked up. We have like 10 of these in there.
They're so good.
Yeah, but look at her.
Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, what's your shirt say? Huh?
The crackers.
Who's going to get you?
The
Tickle monster.
oh yeah. Look at that. Good thing that belly's big. Pop the name. Look at these little pants.
You're so cute. Gotta get some time in before you leave again.
Yeah, it's literally one house, another house, another house, another house. Oh, it's a good problem to have though, but
Yeah.
it is pretty rough right now.
Bless you.
Right. 8, saying bye, and let's go to the property. Made it out here. Breakfast is eating on something already. Some hay or whatever. What you got all over your face, buddy? Yeah, he's got like dirt and hay all over him. Breakfast! All right, I got some hay back there. Big Mama likes to just go back and forth to all the different piles, but I'm going to do some stuff, and then I'll come back and feed him again. If Breakfast was out of the barn, I'd film. It's kind of dark in there. He's got his long hair, and I love his winter long hair, but guys, isn't this just the coolest rig? If you guys have seen Jared's videos, he's got almost the same setup, which is kind of funny, twin camping rigs, but I can't wait to go camping with that. I'm very, very excited. So, not yet, but we're working towards it. All right, back. It's all dried up. Got the new paint out. Let's hopefully have the right color. It's definitely more on the tan side. Oh yeah. So I definitely think this might work. All right, let's see. Compared to this. Oh yeah. I do like it. All right, I am digging it. You might see some spots that look a little weird. I went back and threw extra paint where I could see through, where it's a little thin. It is a little bit hard right now with it being later in the day, because the only light I'm getting is up here, and earlier with the sunlight coming in, it was easier to see. So I really, really hope you guys could tell what it looks like, but it made the most of a difference. It's crazy. It looks good. The drywall patches that I did, I mean, truly, you can't even tell, other than the paint right there is wet, you can't even tell that I did that. You can't tell down there that I did that. Even up here, it's not great, but it's not as bad because of the patchwork that they already had. I would have to go back and sand a whole bunch, and honestly, it's not worth it because most people won't even be able to see that at all. So I am over the top excited. I spent all morning doing the primer, and then as you guys can tell, it is dark. It is the end of the day, and I got all of it done in one day. So very, very happy with the color, and very, very happy that I got it all finished up. But maybe in the morning, I could get the boss out here to approve everything. And I'm not talking about Danielle. I'm talking about Reagan. All right, boomage guys. Like I said, I got the boss, not you, her. Hey, Reagan, let us know what you think,
What
girl.
you think?
I think I'm bubbling in front of the mouth because I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of the color?
I love it. It looks so much better.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
oh, you like that, huh?
What do you think? Oh, baby.
It is a little bit different looking right now with the light. That's what I was trying to tell y'all last night when you were still watching this video. That with some of the natural light coming in, it does look a little more gray. The original color was Wolfskin right back there, and then this is Natural Choice is what it's called from Sherwin-Williams. True, honest opinion.
I like it. It looks so much better. Now, I do think it would look even better if it was the in-between the Wolfskin and Natural Choice.
If you can just paint the whole thing again, just another shade darker.
But
how about just squint your eyes a little bit? How about that?
No, but I do, like, it's great.
Well, another thing that we can do, all these lights that I've replaced, you can do different colors. You could do all the way from like orange to like a bluish color, like very warm to very cold. So I might try.
Let's try it out right now.
No, I ain't getting up there right this second.
Oh, because you have to get it.
I have to get the ladder. No, I have to get up there, pull the light out, do the switch in the back for all of them. So I'll have to do that a little bit later. But it will make the tone of the paint a little bit different. But I don't want it very orange like it was originally.
No.
All right, my SD card filled up, so I'm not exactly sure what we were talking about in the moment. But it does look a lot better. We can switch the color of the lights. We'll do that a little bit later. And then I think it might change the paint color a little bit. Looking now at the light, I can see some patchwork anyways. So if we do decide to paint again, it's not the biggest deal because I already need to put another coat on anyways. And if we do a different color, it won't matter because it'll be very, very close. So I think we'll be good. Again, very, very happy with the way this is all turning out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it went from like, no offense to the owner before, but a little gloomy to bright and happy.
Oh, huge difference.
Yeah, so very, very happy about that. And then I'm trying my best to do like Operation Christmas and have a Christmas tree in here for her. But we're going to have to figure out, do we put our TV up there? If so, we're going to need to build a mantle and you do all this stuff to be able to get the living room set up how we want. But
Yeah.
oh, we've got a lot of work done on here. Very, very happy.
You keep saying we, but you mean you.
We're a team. You're taking care of the kid.
Oh, true.
I'm taking care of the other problems.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go back and put some more screws in some spots. Some of the nails, they use nails, and I need to make sure it's up very good. And then we're gonna need to texture, do all that. I have something to show you that you don't even know about, and I don't even know if I want to show you guys. Let's see. All right, so with all of this, in our normal first video of showing the house and stuff, we didn't know what we were going to do. Were we going to paint the cabinets? Were we going to change them out? What were we going to do? So I went ahead and ordered brand new cabinets. I'm joking. Joking! I did AI of what this could look like
Oh.
with white cabinets, but also something a little different to it, which Danielle's about to see. And I don't know if I want to show you guys. We shall see. That's what it would look like.
Oh, dang.
If we kept it going and did all that. I don't know if we should show y'all or not. Should we show
Oh.
them? Should we show them? We'll show you guys. Yeah, so you're seeing it on the screen right now. Basically, if we took this tile out, kept the wood tile coming in, kept the cabinets, did them white, got stainless steel appliances, and in AI, I said, I want Sherwin-Williams natural choice paint. And that's what color it is right there.
That would be a lot of work.
It would be.
But
wouldn't it look good?
Yeah.
I know a lot of you guys are saying, please do not get rid of the cabinets the way they are. I'm not a fan of like the handles and stuff, which means we have to re-sand it all because it's going to look different behind the handles.
If we do paint these cabinets, like would it be too washed out in here with the lighter walls, the lighter cabinets, and this tile?
So it gives us an idea. Let us know what you guys think. And we would love to keep it as original. Oh, and also the backsplash we might change out as well, depending on paint colors and everything. So comment down below. Let us know what you think. I'm already pumped with this progress. We've already made progress in the living room. You guys will see on the next video to come. And I'll just say this. We are terrible with paint. And the color was not what we wanted. And thankfully...
Oh, goodness.
Hey. You didn't like the color either?
Tell them.
She said, I didn't like the color. But luckily your grandma knows what she's doing.
Yes.
And helped us pick out a color and drywall work and all that type of stuff. So, I think you guys will like the next video.